Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Wonderful to be here. I'm actually honored to be back in Chicago. I'm humbled, and I'd like to take this opportunity to also thank Craig Pappas. I met him some time ago in Athens. We had a cup of coffee. A lot of people are actually trying to get together and chat, and I thought, what the hell does this guy want? You know? When I spoke to him, and he told me about his dream, it was about a year ago, as Melina said, I thought, wow, I got to make this trip. I got to be there. And that's why I'm here. So well done, Craig. I'd like to present the nominees of the Gabi Award in Business and Entrepreneurship. And they are John Kalamos. He's the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Kalamos Asset Management, an expert in a wide range of investment strategies. John Katsimatidis, Chairman of the Board and Chief Executive Officer of Red Apple Group, a New York City mayor hopeful, known for his diverse business holdings and philanthropic endeavors. Jim Giannopoulos, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Fox Film Entertainment, under whose leadership some of the biggest Hollywood films in history have been made. Eleni Tsakopoulos Kounalakis, President of AKT, developing a nationally recognized leader in political activism. Peter Peterson is the Senior Chairman and co-founder of the Blackstone Group, who recently announced a $1 billion donation to his new foundation. George Sakellari, President and CEO of Ameresco, the nation's largest independent provider of renewable energy solutions, who is on the cutting edge of America's green energy revolution. And the Gabi Award goes to George Sakellari. Very much, and you can tell that I was truly overwhelmed, and not only the first time when I saw my name on the list, and then of course when they called my name to come up, I was truly touched and taken back, you might say. But I wanted to say a few things. That not only that this is a great event, and I want to thank Craig and all his committees, and especially all the nominees and everybody else that has participated in this program. This is a truly, truly great program, and I'm deeply honored to receive this great award. And and a couple of things I wanted to say. I want to, besides thanking Greg and his team, I want to thank my wife, Kathy, and of course my children, Christina and Peter, because in Greek, you know, life is a cycle. And during that cycle, we get an inspiration from different places. At the current time, I can say that I get my inspiration from my wife and my children. They're great inspiration, and sometimes people, they say, why you work? I have young kids. I have a 10-year-old, and I have an 8-year-old, and there is no better way to spend my life, to come back at home and see my wife's or my kids' satisfaction that daddy is accomplishing something. And then it goes back and thanking my mother and my father, and like many people said here today, that education, education, education. And in addition to that, and we all have it in our culture, hard work. And my mother always said, even if sometimes the weekends says, did you do your studies? We said, yes, okay, I got something for you to do. go back to work and really push this as hard as possibly could. And the other thing that my mother and my father taught us a great deal is to have the determination. And I will talk a little bit about that more as we go on. And I want to touch a couple of things about entrepreneurship. And in addition to that, my mother would say, not only the hard work, but be honest. And I think in society, and especially in business world today, it's one of the most guiding principles that I think any good business person can have, or any person for that matter. And the other thing, the final thing that always drives me and do things for our community is kane kalo na diskalo. And to me, that drives me each and every day in trying to see good and do good, and that way I will see it. And I will tell you that last year, Kathy and I, we put together Popsicle Atlantic, and at the end of the event, I felt so great that many young children or young people, they will come up to us and they will say, that's a great event, we are proud to be Greeks. And I will say to this, in the business world and where we all very successful, I tell people, we have an advantage. We have a tremendous advantage as long as we are willing to use it and take and go the extra mileage. And early on, we saw some of the themes: determination, perseverance, resiliency. All those things are what drives you in a business world. What I tell people that many times they come to work for us is find your passion, and then work hard as you possibly can. Dream, and dream high. And if you dream high and you work hard enough, you will achieve it. Thank you very much. It's a great event.